to this. Their attacking prowess is formidable with Giroud, Antoine Griezmann and Dimitri Payet and co. Sweden could be in for a busy night. Egan is the new number 1. Ola Toivonen is the top scorer in this squad with 10 goals. And it's a squad that includes 7 players who won the Under-21 European Championships last year, and 3 of them start. Here we go. 2 teams who've made identical starts in this group, but obviously France hot favourites to see off Sweden tonight, David. He moves ahead of him. Sense of anticipation around the Stade de France. Griezmann, Pogba, held up here by Giroud, and Pogba makes a mess of an early opportunity.
Let themselves off the hook here, Sweden. There's nowhere near enough closing down for Paul Pogba. Getting much closer there. And Love just sitting off someone of his ability. Obviously not quite hit absolute top form at Manchester.
Up the other end, Payet, Griezmann, Pogba, smuggled it through to Sissoko. Taken away from Giroud, but here's Payet, and that's disappointing by his standards. A flurry of activity at either end. Sweden weren't quite ready for that. Griezmann returns it to Dimitri Payet. Evaded most. Kept alive by Koscielny. Trudy's cross. Varane is in there. Comes back to Payet. Still France keeping the pressure on Sweden here. Pogba going very close. Closer than his last effort anyway.
Turning the screw slightly, France. I think it is down to the fact that Sweden did switch off at the original corner, but quite lazily came on to the strike. Just too close to be able to get it up and down with that type of bend into Olsen's goal. Straightforward enough save by Olsen, which actually brought the
Koscielny, Matuidi. Ever hugging that touchline. Payet not far away. Giroud. I think he's heading away from its intended target from Moussa Sissoko, who's only scored once for France.
Good hold-up play by Olivier Giroud, and a nice first touch by Sissoko that opens up the angle. Well within his rights to take the shot on. Doesn't really get any other options when you've got the central striker coming that far out on the edge of the 18-yard box. It completely vacate.
Bornqvist, the captain. Augustinsson kept it in. Salibi thought it was going out. Guidetti moves ahead and might just sneak in here, but it carries to Lloris.
You have to be careful, France, to dominate the...
Varane. Comfortably cleared by Kraft, although it didn't go very far. Sissoko takes over. Pogba. Sissoko. Giroud begging for a cross. It's nearly connected with Griezmann.
And Olsen gives his back four and his defence a round of applause, and quite rightly so. Holding the line very, very well. Defending as a team, pushing up. Really good line held by Granqvist at the back head at a vital moment. And Guidetti swings to man, they'd have been ahead.
Salibi now. Griezmann!
And again, ironic that the best cross from a France point of view has gone into Griezmann, not necessarily into Olivier Giroud. Just climbed really well, Griezmann. Lindelof's not close enough to him.
8 goals already this season for Atletico Madrid. Sweden know what's coming. Can they deal with it? Dimitri Payet off target.
Dead centre, isn't it, the free kick that he gets? He's offered a lot of that side of the goal by Olsen. The right-hand side of the Swedish goalkeeper, almost daring Dimitri Payet to hit the top corner.
Forsberg looks like he fancies a go! And Sweden have taken the lead! They've startled France and given them something to think about here. Forsberg taking the credit.
Startled is absolutely the right word. You can tell by the reaction of the crowd, not expecting this at all from Forsberg. Neither is Hugo Lloris. Does move, not a lot. It moves a bit from Forsberg. He uses the technique employed by the likes of Ronaldo and Gareth Bale to hit across the ball. Still very, very surprised that Hugo Lloris is completely rooted to the spot, because if he moves his feet slightly quicker, gets on the move as the ball's in the air, gets closer to this instead of being statuesque.
No. It's Dimitri Payet, and they've got their equaliser. It's Varane. It's a rapid response from the French. 1-1, just like that. Was it Pogba who got the touch that mattered?
It's a wonderful ball in by Dimitri Payet. Pace, accuracy. Which into such a dangerous area. Several players going for the same ball. Varane, Pogba. Does it end up coming off the back of a Swedish player? I think it's Ekdal that perhaps maybe a joint flick between himself and Pogba and Varane. Really attacked well. It's like Pogba's just the meat in the sandwich there between his own player Varane and Ekdal, but manages to get the most important.
He has scored his 8th goal for France. Sadivi. Just over Griezmann's head. Oh, could be a chance for Sissoko. Griezmann! Well, they look a different team now, don't they?
Impudent bit of skill by Griezmann that takes the ball off Paul Pogba. Does so well to work it back onto his left foot to get a shot away against Rob
Stinson. Sadivi sending in a few crosses now. Olsen toiling again, and Dimitri Payet pounces. It's turnaround time in the Stade de France. An awkward moment again for Robin Olsen, and this is more like it from France. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up.
Complete about face from France. They've brought some more intensity. They've brought greater purpose ever since they went 1-0 down. Ironic enough that Griezmann's right on that very fine line. The question that they're asking is whether he interfered with Robin Olsen. There's not too much of a protest from the goalkeeper. He knows he should have done a lot better. Makes a hash of the first catch and can't recover after that. Bubbled in after that by Dimitri Payet because he was unmarked again at the back post. They've completely fallen.
He has this corner to contend with. It's Augustinson. Johansson. Guidetti. Can't get his shot away. Dermaz can. And Lloris makes the save. Might have been going wide anyway.
Fantastic chance for Sweden. Guidetti takes an ace to get out of his feet to find Jimmy Dermaz. But the initial cross that came in the corner, 2 unmarked Swedish players, trading headers, Toivonen back to Guidetti. Going. Look at the options that he has. The likes of to bring people like Gamero on instead of Giroud. And
Payet. It's Griezmann! And they still can't quite finish off Sweden.
Again, looking a lot more controlled and composed in the way that they managed to create chances. Really good play. Griezmann allows the play to move around him, finds that yard of space because everyone's on the move.
That is that. It wasn't without its problems tonight, but France turned it round.